Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nani back again with another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, and if you are not, thank you so much for clicking into today's video. Today we are going to talk about, are there scammers in Bulgaria? Is Bulgaria fairly safe for international students? Whether there are some people that can rob you in day broad light while walking the street, or whether you can get robbed at night or during the day. Okay, so if you don't know me, I am a medical student. I'm a final year medical student here in Bulgaria. I'm about to finish my studies. I am about to complete my medical studies right here in Bulgaria. I am sharing my experience here to help you guys to be at ease and to give you guys a bit of direction when it comes to studying medicine abroad, and also giving you guys tips and helping you guys with any other questions you may have. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is that even though Bulgaria is generally a safe country to live in and to study, you have to be mindful, you have to be a bit careful, and you have to be aware of potential scams that could take place. Okay, I'll give you guys a little backstory of how I honestly almost got scammed by my landlord, okay, one of my previous landlords, okay, so that it can give you guys context into what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give you guys that story as I'm sharing some of the points that I have here. To make sure that you don't get scammed in Bulgaria, you need to do your research to make sure that you don't get scammed when it comes to housing, when it comes to paying your bills or your rent, or so that they don't overcharge you for something that could be just maybe 500 lev. They now charge you 600 lev because you're a foreigner. To make sure that when you enter into a taxi, your journey is just 5 lev, not actually 20 lev. Okay, so there are some people, of course, that would try to like rob you because of your innocence, because you don't know the country, because you don't know the language. There are some people that will take advantage of it, and you have to be aware of these potential scams. So when you're going to look for a house to live in, make sure you take along a friend, someone that has already lived in that country, or maybe like if you're friends with one of the locals, that would even be better. That would be like the best, because they can speak Bulgarian with them. They will see that, okay, this person has an affiliation with someone that is from my country. I can't put, I can't do anything fishy. Very important that you make friends with the locals, make friends with people or students that are in upper year, so that they can take you to people that know how to navigate housing, how to get the best flat at the best rate. I've left the contact of one of the agents I use when it comes to when it comes to looking for housing. His name is Ivan. I'll leave his name and his contact details again below on this video, because he is the best when it comes to finding housing. He is absolutely a gem when it comes to finding a house for medical students. Honestly, he is good at what he does. Whatever you're looking for, the house I'm living in, the previous house I was living in, and then the previous one, I think before that, he found those houses or those flats for me. I would absolutely recommend you guys to contact him. Okay, by the way, this video is not sponsored. It's not like he's paying me to do this. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. He is an amazing agent, especially to foreigners, because he knows how to speak English as well. He knows our struggles as international medical students, so he will take you through the process. Okay, so that's why I said do your research, get someone that knows the country, get a local, and they will help you with that. The next thing that you need to make sure you look at before you move into a house is that you need to make sure that every equipment in that house is working. Okay, make sure that the fridge is working, the boiler is working. Okay, make sure every equipment that is in that, everything that is furnished in that house is working, because like I said, I was going to tell you guys a story time now. I moved into a flat before that was ridiculous. Honestly, that landlord wanted to scam me. Everything in his house was not working. Washing machine was not working, and it was leaking water. So you can already imagine I'm gonna be paying more for my water monthly if this water is not stopped. Okay, the boiler was not working, no heat. So how am I going to wash myself? And then the next thing that did not sit well with me is that in the bedroom there was no AC in the bedroom. And then I asked him before moving in, I was like, are you going to put an AC in the bedroom, because it gets super cold during the winter? And then he agreed. Before signing the rental agreement, he told me, oh yes, absolutely, I'm going to put I will put an AC for you, don't worry about it. And then once I moved, a month passed, this man is not saying nothing. He is not saying anything to me regarding everything that is not working in his house. I did not even stay there for 3 months, I believe, and then I had to move again. And as you move to the next place, you need to pay the agency, you need to pay for deposit, you need to pay all of these things. So beware when you choose an apartment, make sure that it's an apartment that you absolutely love. You know that it's an apartment that is comfortable to live in. You know that the apartment is at a distance from university, is at a travel distance between university, let's say for example the main building or the hospital. Okay, so take all of those aspects into consideration, guys, when you choose an apartment. Third point is that sometimes you can negotiate the price of the apartment with your landlord. Okay, even though they may already publish a set price on the website, sometimes in some season, if you are lucky, and again if you have an amazing agent, okay, like for example Ivan, which I mentioned, he can try and get the rent lower for you. For example, in my last apartment, I remember my last landlord wanted to rent the apartment for 650 lev because it came with parking, but I'm a student, I'm not driving in Bulgaria, so I was like, sorry, I can't take the apartment because 50 lev, I cannot be paying for a parking lot that I'm not going to use. And of course the agent discussed with her and told her that, you know, could you remove the parking and then, you know, maybe rent it to someone else that wants to take it, and then, you know, that's how she reduced that rent to 600 lev. So these are ways in which you can reduce your rent. If you have a good agent, then they can try and reduce your rent maybe by 20 lev, maybe by 30 lev. That's why it's so important to know the locals, because they know how to navigate their country, they know the tricks. So the next thing I'm going to come into is that another way in which you can be scammed is maybe when you are taking a taxi to a place that you don't really usually go to, or you take a taxi at a distance that is maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and then because you don't speak the language and you seem like a bit anxious, or you seem a bit confused, or you look like you are a foreigner, of course, they recognize you. The taxi drivers may try to scam you. Okay, this has happened to me a couple of times. To make sure that you don't get scammed, please, as you enter into the taxi, say your greetings in Bulgarian. Okay, saying my greetings, as soon as I enter into the taxi, I say my greetings in Bulgarian. I say zdravейте, zdravей, or I say kaksi, and I repeat the address which I want to go to. For example, if I wanted to go to Sevastopol, I will say Sevastopol isi, confirm to me, yes, Sevastopol. So speak a bit of the language, okay, not Sevastopol isi, but you know, you get what I mean, guys. My Bulgarian is not the best. Once they see that you know how to speak Bulgarian, they start speaking Bulgarian with you. They're like, oh, how long have you been here? What do you do here? Are you a student? You study medicine? How long? How is it going? How many, you know, which year are you in? So you start the conversation from there. So you arrive at your destination, they will not try and overcharge you. The next way in which you can avoid getting scammed by taxi drivers is simply by taking public transportation, guys. You can take the bus literally everywhere in Bulgaria, and it's super affordable. It's only 1 lev for a journey. If you have the app Varna ticket, any journey for 1 hour, just 1 lev. Or you can go ahead to the bus station, get or any bus station, or at the bus stop, they sometimes have this little machine that you can pay for a monthly bus pass. Also go to the bus station, show your student ID, it will decrease the monthly pass. If you live, for example, 20 minutes away from the hospital, or you live like 30 minutes away from the hospital, there are buses available, then you can take the bus to your classes. The next thing I'm going to tell you, beware of people that may be homeless. Beware of people that may just look scruffy, and you know, because some people will come right up to you to ask you for money. If you don't have money, you can just tell them, I cannot help you. What is help in Bulgarian again? Pomaga? I don't know. Anyway, you just tell them you cannot help them. Tell them you cannot help them, okay? Because I remember there was one time I was with my classmates at a bus station, and then this man came to us, asked us for money, but I didn't have cash with me that day, and I told him, sorry, you don't have cash. I only had 1 left for my bus ticket home. Of course, I couldn't give him that money because I needed to get home, you know what I mean? But that man started insulting me. He started insulting us and saying negative words towards us, all of these racist remarks towards us. Beware of also women, or I don't want to discriminate against any groups of people. There are a specific group of people here in Bulgaria that specifically target international students for money. I am absolutely big on helping the poor. I am big on helping other people because it's in the word of God. The word of God says that you need to help the poor. You need to feed the poor. You need to feed people that are unable to do so, and God will bless you. So I am absolutely big on helping those that are in need, guys. But it's different when it comes to women that always see you, yeah, and they remember, they know that you're an international student. No matter if you gave them money last week, they'll come to you again this week asking you for money as you pass along. Okay, so beware of those sort of people. Not saying that you should not help them. Absolutely, if you can help them, go ahead and help. Our parents are paying from their pocket, and we have to budget everything. Okay, I think that's everything I have concerning safety in Bulgaria. When it comes to going out at night, the country is safe, but then again, I'm speaking just for my city, Varna. It may be different in other cities, it may be different, you know, in other parts of Bulgaria, and but here in Varna is fairly safe. I have not heard any scandal, but maybe I have not heard these scandals because I am not on the Bulgarian news. Maybe in the Bulgarian news there are some fishy things that I don't know about. Past 5 years that I've been living here, I have not encountered any sort of robbery, any sort of assaultment like in day broad light. I hope this video was informative. I hope this helps you a little bit when it comes to safety in Bulgaria. Thanks again for watching today's video, guys. Please like, subscribe, share to help me so I can help you. Let's help each other, and the way in which you can help me is by sharing this video, liking it and subscribing, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.